Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Madeline. I am the owner of Basswood Beauty, a small Etsy shop where I sell tinted lip balms and bath and body care products. So the sun is nice and bright right now. I thought that this might be a nice setting for this Project Pan update. Gosh, I think that this is my 10th, maybe 9th update. I haven't been counting them, but I think I started in March of this year doing these, and I have really enjoyed them, and it's been really fun. I have found it somewhat challenging at times, and I'm gonna get into that a little bit in this one, but I do want to continue it for the next year, and I actually want to start another project. I want to start pan those eyeshadows, because putting the eyeshadows in here is just not working for me. So a pan the eyeshadow is, I think, where you pick like about 4 to really focus on and try to pan, because I'm reaching for so many, and I think focusing on just 4, I would get more accomplished that way. So anyways, hopefully that will work. But we're going to go through just my monthly project pan and what I'm rolling in and the changes I kind of want to make. And I would love to hear your opinions on that as well. It's great to get feedback from this community. It's been a really fun community to start being a part of as well. So all right, let's get started. The one that I'm most excited about, because I am making progress, is this Fawn Beauty Recovery and Glow Lip Oil. It was just laying on its side, but I am at the tail end of this, and it is getting a little bit difficult to, I mean, I still get a good enough product out of it, but it's just getting a little gloppy and gloopy. It's just making it a little bit harder to use, and I know soon I'm going to have to take the stopper out because it's going to be difficult to reach that last little bit, but it's like around here somewhere, and I think last month it was like right at the beauty or right underneath it. So that's a really exciting one, and I already have picked out what I want to work on next after this one. So I'm going to let that settle off to the side, and hopefully I can get a good picture of that one. This is, let's move on to another one that I'm doing good on. This one I think I've worked on all year. I'm pretty sure I've worked on this Flower Beauty Concealer all year, and it definitely has some wear on it. It is the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer, and that is like totally wearing off, and there is definitely barely any product left. You can see the windowing I get, and I haven't started scraping the sides. I did take the stopper out, and I mean, you can see there's like nothing in there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. Yeah, so this is on my list to get a new concealer. I'm on the fence about what, I think I need to go to like Sephora or Ulta and like swatch concealers, because concealer. All right, I got cut off there because my camera died. So yeah, I am done with this. I just need to find a replacement or roll in something else. And you know what? I really like this concealer, so I think I'm just having a hard time letting it go as well and being like, this is over with. It's just so good for under my eyes. It does crease, but it's really nice full coverage, and it's the right color for my under eyes with, I have pretty deep under eye circles that are difficult to cover, so I don't know, this one just kind of gets the job done. So But I think it's time. I think it's time to roll this out and find a new one. So I guess I will be visiting Sephora and Ulta, which would will be exciting and fun, but it's just hard. It's just hard for me to find the right concealer. So a little disappointed as well. Um, we can go back to this one. I thought, oh, won't this be a good one to roll in? a glitter, a glitter eyeshadow. There's nothing else I can do with this except use it on my eyes. I mean, I'm not gonna put it on my cheeks. So I actually really enjoy it for a subtle glitter with like no other eye makeup on, not even some primer. It just gives this really nice like sort of subtle glitter look to my eyelids for the day, and it's an easy like one and done. They don't make this anymore. This is Essence Metal Shock eyeshadow. And I remember getting this with my sister, so it does have like some nostalgia around it. She really wanted to get one, so I picked one out as well. And the doe foot actually popped off, so I had to take the stopper out, and I think it's in there somewhere actually. Those little like spongy applicator tip. So it's kind of gross, and I have to kind of like either use a Q-tip or use this. So I'm like, maybe it's just time for me to let this go, because it is definitely probably expired. I mean, they don't even make it anymore. And maybe roll in something else. But I also kind of like it sometimes. So, oh no, this is another hard one for me to decide. Maybe I'll give it another month or to the end of this year, and yeah, December, and see what I happen, because it might be nice for the holidays as well. So we shall see on that one, on that front. And I could definitely say this is another one that I struggled with. As far as having in a project pan, I mean, it just kind of went absolutely nowhere. I did use it, and actually I just used this shade on Sunday for church, and it was beautiful. But I really think that my eyeshadows will be better served with their own separate project pan. I just think it'll be better. I was just reaching for this one way more often, and this was like my everyday go-to, and especially these three shades. They're just great for like setting your eye, especially if you're going to use a primer. This one in particular, I just use all over the lid to set the primer and then go in with other shadows, because the other shadows will just like glide really nicely over this shade. And this is like nice, like close to my skin tone, so it's just like not very noticeable and a great setting eyeshadow. I really love this eyeshadow palette if you're looking for something for every day. That's a great one. So yeah, so I'm thinking overall with the new year that I want to just make this a smaller project pan. I'm thinking 5 items, maybe not even, maybe 4, because right now it's 8 and it's just too much for me. It's too many to focus on, and things get stuck in the back and not worked on. These 3 I did actually use quite a bit, and I'm just still not seeing a lot of progress on them. This one I know will take absolutely forever because it's a baked product. You get a lot of product in here, and I was actually using it as an overall like cheek highlight, so I was using a lot more of it, but it just still, I mean, and I love it on my eyes. This is not a product I want to get rid of, but yeah, I know that this will probably be like in here for years to come. I loved pairing it with this, which is, I'm always like, how much longer do I have? And I put like my finger there. It has to be almost there. I just want to see that little itty bitty pan. So I did put it on my eyes the other day too. I was like, maybe I should start, using it. This is the Flower Beauty Flower Pots blush. that I finally popped out of its original packaging because I got this Fixie makeup palette. It's just a magnetic palette. It's very simple, very basic, but it has a really nice, good, strong magnet here, and I love just the... Sorry about that, my camera keeps dying on me. Anyways, I was saying I just love this palette, and so I finally took out a lot of my items that were in broken packaging. These were actually in my project pan earlier this year in broken packaging. These Natasha Denona eyeshadows were in like their broken original eyeshadow palette, but it was broken. So I finally, and just everything fits, and I kind of love the color palette, and just seeing it all here, I have been reaching for these a lot. And sometimes like mixing these two blushes together. This is also a blush from Jane Iredale. This is one of their eyeshadows that is like my favorite, and with this color from Moody Sisters is just so beautiful. I love it. This one is Leia. I'm not sure if they sell that exact color anymore, but and then this one, you know what, I don't have the color for this one, but I can find it. I know they still sell that one. That's one of my absolute favorite, like, one and done eyeshadows. So I have highly been enjoying this, and it's been helping me reach for this more often as well. So I have been using this a lot, along with the highlight. And then I haven't reached for the Cover FX bronzer as much, so we still don't see a huge difference in it, but I have used it on my eyes, I've used it on my cheeks. I think just with winter, I'm not reaching for it as much. But you know what? I love it on my eyes. It's a great, like, everyday color for, like, along with some of this over it. Oh, it's so pretty. So, like, that's not something I want to get rid of. Then this was my roll-in for finishing the Luxe, the Colourpop Luxe lip color. I have been reaching for this almost every day, and I just figured, you know, I could probably use it up. It is a little bit, comes out a little bit separated. I don't think the product is bad though or anything like that. I don't think the product is expired or anything like that. I probably just need to do a little bit of this. But it isn't my exact color. It's like a warm. I'm not a warm, I'm a cool. Not sure why I did that, because I didn't know my color at that time. And so they probably have a better shade match for me, but I have just been mixing it with like a little bit of this, and I get my perfect color. I think I did this mix in one of my Get Ready With Me like videos. So if you want to see that, I'll try to link that one below. Love this combination together. It lasts all day. The coverage is so natural and pretty looking. I'm just in love with it. So I'm like, I don't see myself deviating much from this. Like, I'm just loving it for this winter as an everyday coverage. It just makes me feel really put together. Thankfully, I haven't been dealing with breakouts or anything like that, but I do have some scarring and stuff, so it just helps me feel put together and ready for the day. And I've actually just absolutely been loving this combination. So yeah, a lot of things I just absolutely love, and then some things I'm just like, I think I just need to move these on. You know, a little bit of a change I think needs to happen, because I'm just not reaching for everything. And I'm looking forward though to the new year and starting the eyeshadow project pan. But yeah, that's it for me. So you'll see some changes coming through the pipeline, but thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope it inspires you to continue to use up your products versus always feeling like you need to buy something new. Because it really, I don't know, you really find a love for these products, and you're like, oh, now I remember like why I bought this and why I like this so much. Or actually, I like this more than when I bought it. When I first bought it, I was very unsure of it, but I think because I'm mixing these two together, I'm just finding a more love for it. So it really gets you to experiment, and I don't know, it's been really fun, and I'm so grateful that you are interested in watching these videos. So thank you for being here, and I hope to see you in my next one. Thanks. Bye.